Welcome back to Movie Review Mom. Sorry that it's been a hot minute since I did my last movie review. I actually went to California and got completely sunburned. And so I looked like a red lobster, and then I started peeling, and I know you didn't want to see me looking like that. So sorry, but I did watch a lot of movies while I was trying to recover, and don't look close. I'm still peeling. Anyway, the movie I'm reviewing today is called The Lost City. This movie is currently open in theaters nationwide, at least here in the United States. And then Paramount Pictures is going to stream it on its Paramount Plus streaming service 45 days after its initial opening launch date. So got a little while to wait for streaming. In the meantime, the movie is PG-13 and it's an hour and 52 minutes. Because of COVID, we haven't seen a lot of movies going straight to theaters. So in a nutshell, if you haven't been to a theater yet, consider this one because it's a really fun popcorn movie and it's going to be pretty good to see on the big screen. It's about a reclusive romance novelist on a book tour with her handsome cover model who gets swept up in a kidnapping attempt that lands them both in the cutthroat jungle adventure. Dun, dun, dun. I thought it was a lot of fun. Let me give you the list of things I liked, didn't like. I'll point out tips for parents, themes worth talking about, some movie lines, and even recommendations for other films that are sort of similar that I think you'll also like if you like this one. All right, so things that I really liked include, of course, Sandra Bullock. She has been a darling of cinema for many years, and she still is. She has fantastic comedic timing and physical humor that makes her beautiful character endearing and hilarious. She looks amazing too. We can also thank Sandra Bullock for inviting Brad Pitt to join the cast for this fun flick. Channing Tatum also stars in the movie and is a force to be reckoned with and offers the silliness that reminds us to not take this movie so seriously while spending most of the time without his shirt on. Thank you, Channing. I thought that he and Sandra Bullock actually worked really well together and had some believable chemistry. He's always awesome. It's also really good to see Daniel Radcliffe in movies. And I thought Oscar Nunez from The Office was hilarious every minute that he was on screen. It's a really fun cast and just a really fun movie. I loved the snarky humor, and there are some pretty entertaining stunts and action sequences in the movie. Keep watching during the rolling credits at the end of the movie for another funny clip featuring Brad Pitt. The movie was filmed in the beautiful Dominican Republic. And again, I think that it was just a lot of fun and entertaining, especially if you're just planning on watching a goofy movie. So don't pick the movie apart, or otherwise you're probably going to be disappointed. So speaking of that, there are some things that I didn't like, but not too many. First of all, not all of the humor lands. The villains' motivations aren't very compelling, and then sometimes they even waver. So some people are saying that this villain is kind of paper thin, and that's okay. Again, don't overthink it, just go with the flow. There was a missed element that I thought that I was going to see later. It was a missed opportunity about some beads in a necklace because part of this movie is a romantic comedy. And anyway, it was just a missed opportunity because they weren't used. And I thought, okay. So if you've seen the movie Romancing the Stone, which this film has been compared to a lot lately, you'll probably agree that that film's ending is way better than this film. Overall, the movie is pretty predictable, but still a lot of fun. Let me give you some tips for parents. I think the movie is generally family friendly. However, there is some violence, some bloody images, some suggestive material, partial nudity, Channing Tatum is in the movie. So you see his naked backside, like his bum. And then, of course, you see him shirtless too. There is some profanity and some crude language. Some of the themes that are illustrated well in the movie include the social media power of the book industry. And as a published author of 31 books, I love movies about authors. And of course, I've had book tours, and nothing like what's featured in this movie. I wish. People show up, but anyway, I just think that it's a lot of fun to kind of watch the book publishing industry on film. Other themes are judging other people, letting go of the past, solving a mystery, legacy. So I always write down funny lines and interesting lines, and I have them on my written review at moviereviewmom.com, but I'll share a couple of them with you right now. So Sandra Bullock's character says, "Do I need to be wearing a glitter onesie?" So she's going to this book tour at this book signing, this big event, and her publicist says, everyone's wearing glitter. And so she's wearing this hot pink glitter jumpsuit, basically, for most of the movie. She looks amazing in it, but it's just one of the sort of running gags throughout the movie. And then a profound, interesting line is spoken by Channing Tatum's character. And he says, "I thought you, of all people, would know better than to judge a book by its cover." So there is that element of judging people based on appearances, preconceived notions, prejudices even. And so there's a great message at the end of the movie, I think, about that, in addition to persistence and, fighting hard and all of that kind of stuff. Overall, I really enjoyed this movie. However, I realize it's not perfect. My overall movie review mom grade is an A-. So before we go, let me give you a couple of recommendations for other movies that are sort of similar that I think you'll also really like. The first one is, of course, Romancing the Stone. It's an oldie, but a goodie. And you'll get a kick out of it. They're different enough that you can watch that one and still get a kick out of it, but you're definitely going to see some similarities. However, as I said before, the ending is different, and I prefer the ending in Romancing the Stone. Another movie that attempted to capture the fun-spirited adventure of Romancing the Stone that didn't quite get it, but still it features Harrison Ford, so I can't complain too much, is 6 Days and 7 Nights. So check that one out as well. All right, that's it for my review. I hope if you watch this movie that you do enjoy it. Comment down below. Let me know what you think after you watch it. And as always, thank you so much for supporting my growing channel by simply liking the videos, commenting down below, sharing the link with your friends on social media, and visiting me over on Patreon. You can also visit me on Instagram as Movie Review Mom, but also as my name, the author, Trina Boice. All right, have a fantastic day, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.